The Rose Drop Podcast. A podcast about the Bachelor franchise.
Welcome to the Roast Dropped. My name is Kendall.
And I'm Cheryl.
And my mom's Cheryl. And today we will be talking about the Bachelor franchise. Specifically, the Bachelor TV show. At the beginning, they all exit out of limos to meet the main character, the Bachelor or Bachelorette. So today, we will be discussing that in slight detail. And I have a series of questions I'm going to ask my mom, and we are going to discuss several things about the limo exit. Are you ready, Mom?
I'm ready.
Okay, Cheryl. I don't call my mom Cheryl, by the way. I'm just for the pod.
That only happened once.
Yeah. Course correction very quickly. Okay. So let's start off with the basics. What is a limo exit on The Bachelor or Bachelorette?
Well, the limo exit happens on the first episode at the very beginning, and it's a way to introduce the contestants to the show and to the lead character. Supposedly, they will have never met before that.
Supposedly.
Let me caveat supposedly. There's been famously one character, one contestant, told the lead that she saw him in a hotel room like weeks before, or not a room, a hotel lobby. And so anyway, during her limo exit, she goes, "Oh, well, I saw you in a hotel lobby." So anyway, supposedly they haven't met.
Okay. And what is the goal of the limo exit? Like, why are they doing this?
It is to make a lasting impression. So either, you've got a lasting impression on the lead, and then to make a lasting impression with the audience. And so, it's the first time the viewers are really seeing them, besides, just on a photograph. So, it's the first time you hear them speak, and some aren't really good at this. So you really get to kind of judge them as they get out and do this. So making a good lasting impression is the key.
And they're not really in a limo. They're kind of in an SUV all packed together, and they come out one by one. And there's like multiple SUVs that come through.
There's about 4 or 5 contestants in each one of them. And periodically we have somebody that makes a different kind of entrance. But for the most part, they're in the limo together.
Limo, not actually a limo, SUV.
Well, that's what they call it.
Did it used to be a limo, or was it always an SUV?
Oh, it's a limo. Well, they call it a limo, so I'm going with it. Maybe it's an SUV limo.
Right. Like, those like Hummer limos? They should
I understand. Yeah. I think it'd be hard to get up in there, to be honest, at 5'2". But yeah. So they often show the broadcast often shows the door opening of the limo and then a leg coming out, whether it's a man or a woman. They show a leg and being put on the ground. And so that's kind of like builds.
Oh, okay. So like
suspense.
the first thing you see is the foot and the leg.
Yeah.
So you better have your toenails painted. Unless you're a guy.
Right.
Don't have your toes out if you're a guy.
Don't have your toes out. Toes out is not a good look.
Toes out is not classy.
And that's usually when everybody is really formally dressed and, dolled up. I mean, putting forward their very best.
So you're a full toe. Like, you are going to have your toes covered, in your opinion.
Not necessarily. You could have on a strappy sandal with your formal gown if that's what you choose. Most people do go that route because it's California and it's warm.
Oh, right. Okay. Moving on. We'll have to keep that in mind as we analyze future seasons. What shoes are they wearing? What is the first thing we see? Yeah, I could see a strappy sandal being elegant if it's like silver or something, you know? Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
okay.
That would be elegant.
So let's talk about some of the limo exits. Which limo exits were the most standout to you in a good way?
Oh, well, from the Golden Bachelor, Leslie Fema exited the limo and she had on like orthopedic, real unattractive orthopedic shoes and a granny dress, and she had like a wig on that was a granny bun, gray, and she had a walker, and she came out of there, whatever, and was walking real slowly. And the Golden Bachelor, Gary Turner, said to her, "Do you need help?" And she ripped off the wig, and she had this long brown hair, and she ripped off the dress, and she had on this strapless, really cocktail fun dress on and high heel sandals. And she put her hands on her hips and she goes, "Do I look like I need help?" And it was fantastic. So that was one of my favorites. Also, a memorable one, I think, for the audience was Alexis the Shark. And that was on Nick Viall's season when he was the Bachelor. And Alexis came out of limo and she had on a shark costume, like head to toe, real big head, head and everything. And she kept saying it was a dolphin. And it was kind of the running joke the whole time she was on the show because it was a shark. And she sat on the couch with this on. She wore it all the time. And that's kind of like you really didn't get to see her until a future episode because it was really all about this costume. And interestingly enough, I think I read somewhere that people who do the full up costume for an extended time or, or full up like this don't usually make it to the end.
Right. Did she win?
So anyway, no, she did not win.
Okay. Well, what place did she get?
I'm not sure. She got voted off maybe 2 or 3 episodes in. And then on the Golden Bachelor. Oh, yeah, I think so. And then on the regular Bachelorette, on Jen Tran's season, we had Hakeem that kind of did a takeoff on the movie Up. And he had balloons. If I would have had that many balloons on, I really think I would have started floating. He had so many balloons. And it was really cute, and she loved it. But then when he walked off, he was getting tangled up in the trees, and he couldn't get through the door. And then they started popping. So anyway, I think that was a winning entry.
Yes, he did a great job.
He did.
Give him another Paradise season. Give him another round.
I think he's got a girlfriend now.
Congratulations,
I heard it somewhere. Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations to the lucky lady.
Don't float away.
Don't float away with all them balloons. Okay. Okay, what are some cringe limo exits?
Oh, well, interesting. There's 2 that come to mind, and they both have to do with eggs. And one was Becky Kuffer. And she was on our Ari Londike's season, and she came on and she had like a basket of eggs, and she goes, I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket. Like, you're the person, and I'm going to put all my eggs in. And the delivery got botched, and it was really uncomfortable to watch. But she did really good. I mean, that was one of those ones she went all the way to the end and got selected, and then he dumped her after the show and went with the runner-up. But she did really good. And then the second one was a Golden Bachelor contestant, and she had a basket of eggs, and she said something that was inappropriate and kind of did a
my eggs are fresh or something.
Yeah, it was gross. She was I think she grew up on a chicken farm or,
Right.
something like that. But anyway,
Right.
it was cringy for sure. So anyway, those are two of the ones that come to mind the first, and it's interesting they both have to do with eggs.
I think Jonathan's limo exit on Gen Trans season where he showed his full booty.
Oh,
Put it back. Okay, I know it
Put it
went
back
over
in.
well. I don't want to see that. But
no, and the guys were like, when he turned around, they'd go, because they don't want to see
Yeah.
that. None of us wanted to see. Fortunately, we didn't have to see it. They put a big, block over it, on the screen,
Yeah.
so the audience didn't see it. But yeah, he came in as kind of a mummy and the back was open. It was not good.
he wasn't ready for love. Okay.
He wasn't ready for love.
He wasn't.
And he didn't get it.
And he didn't get love.
That's right.
And then he went to Paradise and still wasn't ready for love.
That
Which
is
you would
correct.
think with that limo exit. That's more like a limo exit that you would see if they had limo exits on Paradise. The more communal Bachelor show.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
it was in what country again?
Mexico.
No.
No, they
In
moved
Costa
it.
Rica.
The last one was, but it was always
Oh.
in Mexico before that. They
Oh.
moved the location. So yeah, all those old ones were in Mexico up until like last season.
Okay. That clocks. Okay. If you were to do a Bachelor limo exit, what would you do?
Oh, that's easy. I twirl the baton.
Let's
I was
go.
a 4-year featured baton twirler at University of Southern Mississippi. And I would bring that skill set back to life, and I would come out of that limo twirling. And I think that would be a memorable exit because I have never seen anybody do that.
That's really good. I might do like a meteorologist like forecast like with a microphone.
Ooh,
That would be kinda good.
that would be great. Kind of like the forecast is for love or something like that.
Yeah. I'm forecasting sunshine because I'm here now, and that's what my grandma calls me.
That's right.
Thank you. Okay. What is the worst possible limo exit you could imagine doing? Like, hypothetically. Like, what is the worst thing someone could do?
I think if you tripped and fell and you didn't handle it well, or there was one gentleman on the Golden Bachelorette, and he stumbled his lines. I mean, you could tell he was nervous, and he memorized it and he forgot it and that kind of thing. So, I think that would be it'd be hard. You could tell he was in the house and he was sitting with the other men and he was like, I messed up so bad. And then he saw her and he talked to her and he's like, I messed up so bad. I think it would
like,
just be a
okay.
black cloud hanging on you.
Right. I mean, like, if you mess it up, you gotta play it off and not mention it again. Like, okay, like,
Right.
that's in the past. Because then you start having, like, the therapist role, which that's not what the job is of
That's not the job.
Bachelor or Bachelorette. Not a therapist. Okay, another one that was particularly foul that I just remembered, that guy on Hannah Brown season, or was it Jin Trans season? It might have been Jin Trans season, who came in and said that he's like a love virgin and that he's never been in love before.
Oh,
I think that was on Jin.
that was a red flag to all those people. I mean, and
Right.
especially, it's like, never? I mean,
And it's like,
I mean-
why are you bringing this up the first time we meet? Like, is that what you want to remember him by? Like, it's not. That's something for one-on-one date. But
Right.
maybe never. Maybe never.
maybe never, because it did not give her a warm fuzzy at all.
Right. It's like you've never loved anyone. Like,
Yeah, I mean, even one-sided, haven't we all, like...
I don't know. And it was just like, it continued on throughout the show, and he got the
It did.
he got the clown edit. Like, it was
He
not
got
good.
the clown edit, and
he got-
definitely.
He got sent home before the rose ceremony too. Like, not
Yes.
the first rose ceremony, but later in the season, he like sat her down to talk, and she was like, "It's not gonna work," and sent him home
Yeah.
before the rose ceremony. So
Yeah.
we see how
Which
the
was
love version thing
compassionate.
worked out.
Yeah.
It was
Absolutely.
compassionate. It had to happen. Okay,
Yes.
well, is there anything else you would like to add today about limo exits or The Bachelor in general?
No, I think it sets the tone for the whole show since it's the first episode, and the first thing in the first episode, you know, the host, Jesse, he comes out and he says, "Are you ready for this?" to the lead, and, you know, kind of just build that anticipation. The mansion looks beautiful. It's nighttime. They hose
they hose
down
it
down the, you know, where the limo comes so it shines, you know. So anyway, I think they do that right. And it's really one of my favorite parts of the show.
Yeah, it's super exciting. It's like an event in itself within the show. Like, it has its own
Yeah.
arc, and it's
Good.
It's where people put on their best. So,
Yes, or
right.
the worst.
or their worst, as we have discussed. Okay,
Yes.
well, we'll end the podcast here. Please like, subscribe, hype, whatever calls to you. And we will be back with more episodes because I'm getting graded on this. Okay.
And this is fun. Fun for me.
It is fun. We'll probably
is.
keep going. So
We'll probably keep going.
Okay.
Depending.
Well, have a beautiful day. Thank you, Mom.
You too. You're welcome, honey. Love you. Bye.
You deserve it to subscribe to the Rose Drop. The bell will let you know when the Rose drops. Hit that hype to send our video to the top. Please come and go ahead and drop your thoughts. Accept this rose, hit the bell so you don't miss an episode of the Rose Pod.